A fit training program is frequency, intensity, time, and type. A fit training program is frequency, intensity, time, and type. The goals are improving health, your strength, endurance, flexibility, lose weight, gain muscle. The client that we're working with is a 67-year-old female with no known CV, metabolic, or renal disease. She does have COPD. Her doctor does recommend that she exercises, and recently she's been pretty inconsistent, so she wants to get back on track. The suggestions I would have for beginners, and especially this client, is to start low in weight and progress slow, especially as she may not know the proper form and technique of certain exercises. We don't want to go fast or go hard too quickly. So backing that up, prioritizing form and technique, knowing how to do that specific exercise is really most important, especially with safety. And then including rest days for recovery, monitoring rate of perceived exertion, your heart rate and fatigue, and then encouraging hydration and warm up and cool down. This is especially important for beginners with not knowing how their body is, kind of just figuring it out. So I think that's really important. And then the progression principles. So when we're going through our cardio, we're going to increase duration, frequency, and then intensity. The muscular training will increase the set and reps, and then flexibility will increase duration and frequency gradually. So it'll be mostly flexibility after muscular training. Cardio for week 1 will be 3 times a week, light intensity, 15 minutes, walking, maybe a stationary bike or elliptical at the gym. Muscular will be twice a week, 40 to 50% of our power for 1 maximum rep, and that's kind of, we're going to gauge to see how much we can do. And we'll do squats, sit-ups, push-ups, tricep dips, bicep curls, shoulder press, and calf raises, something that's manageable for this client. Flexibility will be a static stretch, so a low intensity, active or passive, twice a week, like I said, after that muscular training. And then it'll be 10 to 15 minutes by holding each stretch 15 to 30 seconds long, probably 3 to 4 times each stretch throughout the whole 10 to 15 minute session. And we will focus on stretching the muscles that were used in the muscular training. And then passive or active, it can be active is stretching by using your own contracted muscles, or passive using a strap or an external force. Week 2 cardio, it'll be moved up to 3 times a week, about 20 minutes. It'll still maintain that low to moderate RPE around 12 to 13, which is kind of loosely aligns with your heart rate. And then week 2 will be twice a week, 40 to 50% power, 1 maximum rep, but we're going to up the sets this time, and it'll be the same exercises. So we're maintaining our focus on proper form and technique. Week 2 flexibility will be twice a week, same low, same amount of times, amount of seconds, same stretches on those muscles that we've been working on, with the same exercises during the muscular training. And then week 3 cardio will be 4 times a week, so still enough to have rest days in between, 25 minutes, so moderate intensity. And that can be anything that the client enjoys: walking, jogging, cycling, elliptical, swimming, playing sports. Muscular would be 2 to 3 times a week. We're going to up that power and intensity slightly, and we're going to maintain the 2 sets, but maybe 12 reps, or maybe slightly higher on that maximum rep. Then week 3 flexibility, same thing right after the muscular workout, still low, about 15 minutes, and just stretching the muscles that were used in order to boost recovery. And then cardio for the week 4 would be 4 to 5 times a week, moderate, 30 minutes now. So we've gone from 15 minutes week 1 to 30 minutes week 4, and that'll be playing sports, walking, jogging, same sort of exercises, anything that brings the client some sort of joy. Week 4 muscular, 3 times a week. We're going to do 50 to 60% power. We're still not burning out. We're just using what we can, but we are going to up the sets to 3 sets. And then flexibility, same old, and